Oftentimes, we wander through life trying to find the meaning for what we were created for. Sometimes, we just need help. This is the Inspiration Hub. This is your home for inspiration, motivation, and self-development, helping you rein in life and live the life that you were created for. Get ready for your life to change. You're listening to the Inspiration Hub, and now your host, John Giftah.
Hello, everyone. It's wonderful for me to be here back on this edition of the Inspiration Hub podcast. So wonderful to be with each one of you under the sound of my voice, where I will just want to share a word of encouragement with each one of you. You know, I always been encouraging and cheering and motivating you guys to go towards the things that you're created to do. Maybe go after the dreams, the desires that you have placed in you, and the passions and the visions that you are, just feeling like, what, I need to go after the fire that is within you. I always say go after it, and you may say, John, that sounds nice. It's always motivating when I listen to you, John. But in reality, no one else has done this. It seems like, what people are saying in my work, in my workplace, that I'm crazy. People in my family line are saying, what, you're thinking too much. You lost your mind. You don't understand the reality of the situation. People are making fun of me, John. Are you feeling like that? Are you saying, what, it looks crazy? It sounds like, what's going on? And maybe I should just, sit back and just live a normal life, live a mediocre life. Well, can I tell you something very important? Everybody will make fun of you till you actually get things done. When we think about, the first two people who climbed the Everest, right? Hillary and Tenzing. Till they did it, everyone else was like, okay, you know what? I'm not sure if it's possible. It's, things like that, right? Like they were the ones who, pioneered in going to the top, right? There were so many people who tried, but they were the ones who got it successfully done for the very first time, and they recorded in history. Or when we talk about, when the Wright brothers invented the aeroplane, everybody thought it was crazy. There were moments when people they were experimenting with, they lost their lives, and people could have said, you just shut up, it's not going to work out. You're trying to defy the laws of nature, it's not going to work out. But what happened? Even now, people are flying by planes. All started with the Wright brothers, right? So you have to understand, even with my own life, I want to challenge and tell you guys, people told me, John, just live a normal life. I don't come from a lineage where, everybody's like into entrepreneurship or speaking or things like that. There are things that are set, like, there were family members who are into teaching and all of that, but not explicitly doing what I'm doing. People said, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work out. And even when my podcast, when I started, apart from this inspiration podcast, I also have a Christian podcast, which is among the top in the country. When, I recently finished 1,000 episodes of that podcast, people said, what, who's even going to listen to you? People laugh, people mock. But the fact that it started ranking, I had a lot of, celebrity recordings and interviews, including, an Hollywood actress about a year ago, and even another renowned actor and all of that. People came up and were like, oh my gosh, John, how is this possible? You know what I mean? How is this possible? That's what they said. See, everyone will say it's not possible till you make it happen. But today I'm telling you, if you would go on without giving up, if you would be in the place where you have that faith, yes, you know what, I'm going to go after this. And if you keep taking the step, if you keep working, I won't say work hard in the sense of working hard to the sense of toiling and striving. That's not what I mean. But I believe that, we need to put in the effort that we need to put in the right, smart way, and also going the extra mile and having a spirit of excellence. I'm telling you, at the right moment, you're going to be a history maker. Just like we talk about the Wright brothers, just like we talk about, Hillary and Tenzing. Today, you and I can also be history makers. In my own life, I've seen this, that, by the grace of God, I've been able to be a history maker history maker in my family, get to do things and done things that no one else has done. Or even in my university, when I was able to, be a history maker when nobody else was given chances to speak in the university programs. As a student, I was allowed. You will be able to be a history maker. You will be able to set a new standard. You will be able to do things that you never even thought possible. So today I want to challenge you. Don't give up. Keep going after it. Keep taking the step that you can take. And I'm telling you, at the right appointed time, it's all going to work out for good. All right? See you. Bye.
You've been listening to the Inspiration Hub with John Giftah. John is a best-selling author, top-ranking podcaster, inspirational speaker, life coach, evangelist, aero engineer, and founder of John Giftah International. We think he may be a little qualified. It's John's passion to inspire, motivate, and help others with self-development. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, check out his YouTube channel, John Giftah, for regular content, as well as his daily podcast, Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. Seek out his #1 bestseller, Unveil Your Purpose, and connect with John on social media. All the details at www.johngiftah.com. See you next time.